Good morning, KG2. This is your teacher, Miss Laura, reporting live from the moon. Just kidding, it's me, Miss Laura. I'm not on the moon, I'm here talking to you. And what I really would like to talk to you about today are the sight words that we have for this week. Can anyone remember what they were? We have find and from, but this, came, and on. Now, your job this week is to create, your job today is to create some sentences using these words. And if you want to, you can think of the sentences in your head, and you can have your mom, your dad, or whoever's helping you type them. Or if you're up for the challenge, you can type them or write them on your screen or in your English notebook. You can write more than one sentence. You can write a sentence for each word, or you can try to put some of the words together in one sentence or in a couple sentences. It's really up to you how you want to do this. But I do know that it's time for us to start writing more sentences. So I'd like to review some of the important rules about writing a sentence. Now, it's really important that we all know what a sentence is. We know what a letter is, like the letter L or F or B. And we know if we put a bunch of letters together, or a few letters, or even just one letter sometimes, it makes a word, like find, or came, or but. And then if we put together a few words, and again, it can just be as small as 2, or it could be as long as 10. If we put those words together and create a thought, then you have a sentence. But it's really important when you're writing a sentence that we start with an uppercase letter. So the first letter in that word should be an uppercase letter. So instead of writing, here my little example box, instead of writing can like this, I would put an uppercase C at the beginning, C-A-N, can. Okay, so that's the first, just for the first word. We don't have to do that for all the words. Now the second rule that we should remember is to create a complete thought. So really all this is telling you is that you can't just say, can dog, because that doesn't tell me anything that I can understand. Can the dog bark? Can the dog come play? Can the dog jump? Now those are full sentences and complete thoughts. So make sure you're doing that as well. And then near the end of your sentence, we should start to think about punctuation. Punctuation is just the idea that you're showing your sentence is finished by either putting a period, saying full stop, we're done speaking about this, an exclamation, which is just, I really want to tell you this thing, or a question, which is asking something. So maybe it's saying, can the dog play? So here is an example of all of those rules. So for example, if I want to use the sight word find, I would start with the capital letter. We can find the dog. The complete thought, it starts with a capital letter, but what punctuation mark should I put on there? We can find the dog. Am I saying it just like a simple sentence, we can find the dog? Am I asking a question, we can find the dog? No, because then I would say, can we find the dog? We can find the dog! Am I really excited? It kind of depends on what you want to say. There's no exact answer for that. Sometimes it's an exclamation mark, sometimes it's a period. But that's an example of a sentence for the sight word find. I'd like you to try to do this on your own without me here. So try to create sentences for each of the words, and they can be put together in the same sentence. It doesn't matter to me. And yes, you can ask your mom and dad for some help. But let's just start practicing some of these simple sentence writing techniques. Thank you so much. Signing off from outer space. It's Miss Laura. See you soon. Bye.